Welcome to Yat Fantasy. In this short video, I'll explain to you how to join a new Yat Fantasy game. Yat Fantasy is a fantasy NFT collecting game where you'll build your dream NFT lineup and pit its performance against other players for incredible prizes. You don't need to own any NFTs or know about NFTs to play, and we are happy to help you learn. Once you're on the Yat Fantasy site, you should see any games available to join with this blue login button. When you click this, you'll be taken to login via the Twitter Authenticator app. You'll click the Authorize App button, and you'll be logged in to Yat Fantasy. Once you log in, you'll be able to join the game using this blue Join button here. Click that, and you'll be taken to select your handle. I'm going to call myself Meep, and then I'm going to click this LFG button here. This is going to take me to the screen where I'll be able to start building my lineup, as well as see the leaderboard and other useful details about this game. The rules of the game will appear at the top of the screen. You'll also be able to see details such as the maximum Ethereum allocation and other things that will be helpful to you as you play, including this how to play link, which will take you to further documentation that can be useful in case you still have questions. Once you're ready to start putting together your lineup, you'll be able to use this search bar here to find collections which meet the rule criteria of the game and add them to your lineup. For example, I can put in Bored Ape and pull up the Bored Ape Yacht Club. When I click it, it will add it to my lineup down here. If you're ever unsure about what collection to add, try the I'm Feeling Lucky button, which will add a random collection from a previous player pick to your lineup. I got some poobs. Or you can add one of these popular picks from a previous game by clicking on them. I'll add Goblin Town. And now I've got 3 collections in here, and I'm qualified to be able to enter the game. Down here I can see the quantity of my overall items, as well as the total amount of Ethereum that I spent, and of course the 100 Ethereum value cap. If any of these collections did not meet the rule criteria of the game, you would see the prohibition sign here. It looks kind of like the no smoking red sign. But because all of these do meet the rule criteria, I get green checkboxes, and I can see down here that my entire lineup is okay to be submitted. If I wanted to edit the quantity for any of these collections, I can do so using the drop downs here. For example, I might want to add a second Goblin Town, or I probably want to add a lot more so that I get closer to my 100 Ethereum cap. Well, close enough for now. Once you're ready and you have the collections and quantities that you want for your lineup, you can click this blue lock button here. Then it's going to ask you to name your lineup. I'm going to call this Meep's Really Cool Lineup. That's the coolest thing I can think of. Then I'll hit confirm. Once you're locked in, you'll be able to see the player lobby. You'll see how many players are joined, how many players are locked, and you'll see this link, which is your invite link to invite other players into Yat Fantasy. If you invite 5 or more players, you'll be able to join the Yat Fantasy Hype Club and check out the Hype Club leaderboard. Up until the game begins, you'll be able to edit your lineup using this blue button up here. Once you have this open, you can go in and click the unlock button. It will ask you, are you sure? Press OK, and you'll be able to again change quantities. Well, maybe now I can adjust my Goblin Towns. Oops, I'm a little over. Close enough. And I'll lock back in. Remember, you can only unlock and change your lineup up until the game begins, at which point in time, you'll only be able to change that lineup during swap windows. Swap windows occur twice a day and will be clearly stated in the game rules. In this game, it's 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. and 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern. It's a great way to cut losers, add new performers, or capitalize on existing winners. We'll post daily updates in our community channels and are always there to help answer any questions as well. When the game concludes, winners will be announced and celebrated. We're excited to play with you, and may the best collector win.